This summer has been one of the craziest summer transfers ever, from Cristiano Ronaldo wanting to leave Manchester to signs of Haaland, Sterling, Lewandowski, and Sadio Mane to their respective clubs. This and many other transfers have been on the news this summer. We haven't seen a summer window with so much influx and movement from players in a very long time. Even with all those transfers this summer, the most talked about topic is the contract of Kylian Mbappe. So much speculation arose this summer due to his agreement with PSG. The Spanish giants, Real Madrid, submitted a $188 million bid for Mbappe in August. The deal was close to being struck, and the striker admitted that he wanted to leave PSG at the time. When it seemed like a done deal, Kylian Mbappe decided to stay with a better pay and a way bigger salary. Mbappe will pick up at least $75 million in compensation per season and various bonuses, potentially worth over $100 million over the 3 years of the deal. Never in history have we seen a deal like this where a player was given so much for them to stay at the club. The truth about Kylian Mbappe is that he wants to build his legacy at a club, at his club. I think this is what Kylian Mbappe wants to do at PSG. He wants to create an infectious team culture that would make every player in the team fight for the badge. Creating a culture is the key to the long-term growth of football in any setting. Many people might wonder how culture inside a club is made. I think that a culture starts when it aims to implement player development models, or even how the impact of a team's culture, quote unquote, can enhance a group of individuals to become a formidable team. If that is what his intentions are, it will be challenging to create a culture within a club. The world's best sporting teams have a unique identity synonymous with their country. These teams are defined by their cultural conditions. It unites them to a following and inspires the next generation. To develop a football culture, you need to impact those young enough with no preconceptions and for whom when they come up in contact with the game. We have seen this rise in the last few years in the country of France, where they are developing talent like no other country. Kylian Mbappe has this to his advantage. The Paris region serves as a French football's engine room. 8 of the 23 players in Didier Deschamps' Triumph France squad for the 2018 World Cup grew in the capital's suburbs. Mirroring developments in Europe's other leading football nations, France now prizes technical ability more than anything else when it comes to youth recruitment and young coaching. France is in the right place to create this environment, and Mbappe is smart enough to take advantage of it. Money is a mover of mountains, but to what extent is money too much? Qatar Sports Investments, the owner of PSG, is a Qatari state-run sovereign wealth fund. Since the Qatari group, led by Emir of Qatar himself, took over in PSG in 2011, the club has spent an estimated of $1.5 billion on transfers and won the League One 10 times. Real Madrid offered the youngsters a sign-in bonus of almost $140 million, a net salary of more than $26 million, and complete control over his image rights. On the other hand, PSG countered a similar signing fee but a far higher salary of $65 million. This time, Real Madrid couldn't match a rival's offer, and the deep pockets of nation-states bankrolled a victory for the new money clubs over the more established legacy clubs, with sprawling narratives behind them. Even the French president Emmanuel Macron intervened to implore the young star to stay at PSG. He gave me good advice, Mbappe said, but with all the respect I have for him, it was my decision. I took this advice, but afterward, I took my decision. I'm staying and I want to give the best toward the club's history and my country. After Mbappe's contract ends, we will know if he ends up leaving PSG or leaving for another team with an even bigger bag. 3 years is not a long time, and if he would like to go to Madrid by then, I don't think they would say no to a superstar of that caliber. For now, his change of heart is a prominent political triumph for PSG, especially at the club's Qatari owners. For the world's leading player to reject a move from Spain despite Real Madrid reportedly making a comparable, perhaps even slightly better financial offer, they will argue it represents a tangible proof that PSG is becoming one of the world's major sporting brands. And if you liked the video, please subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video.